Good morning students. Welcome to Srividya Tutorials. So in previous class, which topic is completed in stoichiometry? So calculation of stoichiometry calculations, isn't it? Weight calculations, weight volume calculations, volume calculations. Next, calculation of equivalent weight also completed, isn't it? So today I am going to discuss about what stoichiometry only. So in this calculation of empirical formula and molecular formula. So this is also very important for entrance point of view. So calculation of empirical formula and molecular formula. So before going to that, at least you have to know about what is an empirical formula, what is molecular formula. So empirical formula means what? So the simplest whole number ratio that indicates the number of what? Atoms present in a molecule. Simplest whole number ratio, not exact, is called empirical formula. So molecular formula means what? The formula which represents the exact number of atoms present in a molecule is called molecular formula. So that is the difference between empirical formula and molecular formula. So empirical formula means what? It indicates the formula which represents only simplest whole number ratio of atoms, not exact number. So but whereas molecular formula is what? The formula which represents exact number of atoms present in a molecule called molecular formula. Okay. So see here, for calculation of this we can follow some rules. So actually before going to that here, so we have to discuss about, so by knowing what here, see, by knowing empirical formula, when you know the empirical formula, so by using this formula we can calculate molecular formula. Okay, what is that formula? Molecular formula is equal to empirical formula taken n times. Okay. So but here n is equal what? Empirical formula weight by molecular formula weight. N is equal to empirical formula weight by molecular formula weight. For example, to take for a given compound, so what is empirical formula, what is molecular formula to know? Here, for example, to take ethene or ethylene. Actually, exact molecular formula of ethene is C2H4. Okay. But empirical formula is simply we can write CH2. So this is the simplest whole number ratio, isn't it? So carbon atoms 1 and number of hydrogen atoms 2. 1:2. So the simplest whole number ratio, not exact, that is called empirical formula. For example, to take one more example. So what is that? Benzene. So empirical formula of benzene we can write simply CH. Okay. Molecular formula is what? C6H6. So this is the difference between empirical formula and molecular formula for a given compound. Okay. Okay, Amma. So see, next some formulas are used in the calculation of empirical formula and molecular formula. So these formulas also very important. Here see, so mass percentage of an element. So any element to take. For that, so what formula? Weight of an element by weight of compound into 100. Okay. So next, mass percentage of carbon. Have to generally organic compounds contains what? Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen elements. Okay. In that, first of all, if you take mass percentage of carbon, for this means by using this formula to calculate what? Mass percentage of carbon. So that is equal what? Weight of carbon dioxide given in a problem by weight of organic compound. So weight of organic compound also, so given in a problem into 12 by here 44 into 100. Here 12 is what? Atomic weight of carbon. 44 is what? Molecular weight of carbon dioxide, isn't it? So by using this formula to calculate the mass percentage of carbon in a given organic compound. Okay. So next, mass percentage of hydrogen. So for this formula, weight of water by, so weight of organic compound into 2 by 18 into 100. Here 2 is what here? So generally, so 2 is the molecular weight of hydrogen H2 gas, by 18 is what here? Molecular weight of water, isn't it? Okay, by using these formulas we can calculate what? Weight percentage of carbon, mass percentage of hydrogen in a given organic compounds. Generally organic compounds what contains carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen. So carbon, so then hydrogen completed, then so remaining two formulas are there. Okay. Okay. So remaining what formulas? So mass percentage of nitrogen. So for this, by using this formula to calculate the mass percentage of nitrogen in a given organic compound. Okay. So what is that formula here? Mass percentage of nitrogen is equal to volume of nitrogen at STP by weight of organic compound into 28 by 22,400 milliliters, okay, into 100, okay. Here 28 is the water molecular weight of N2 gas, okay. So 22,400, any 1 mole of gas at STP occupies how much? 22,400 milliliters of volume, okay. So then mass percentage of oxygen, so is equal what here? 100 minus sum of the mass percentage of all elements in a given organic compounds, means what? So generally to calculate, so what here? Mass percentage, sum of the mass percentage of carbon, mass percentage of nitrogen, mass percentage of hydrogen. So by adding some of those, so to get what? 100 minus to get mass percentage of oxygen. So for this purely for organic compounds. Okay. Okay, let's see. Generally hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons means the organic compound which contains carbon and hydrogen only. So those compounds are called generally what here? Hydrocarbons, isn't it? So any hydrocarbon to take on combustion gives what? Carbon dioxide and water. Number of moles are different, but so you have to remember any hydrocarbon on combustion gives always carbon dioxide and water only. Okay. So for this calculation, to use this formula always equation. Okay. So this is very important to calculation of what? Empirical formula or molecular formula of given hydrocarbon. So by using this equation, we can calculate the what? Molecular formula of hydrocarbon. In this equation, this one is what here? Hydrocarbon. Which one is hydrocarbon here? This one is hydrocarbon, isn't it? Combustion means what? Burning of any substance in presence of air or oxygen is called combustion. Means this is hydrocarbon, so this is what? Oxygen. So means from this to know that here C6H5 means this contains only carbon and hydrogen elements only. So what reacts with X plus Y by 4 moles of oxygen. So when hydrocarbon combustion in what? X plus Y by 4 moles of oxygen to give X moles of carbon dioxide and Y moles of water. So this is very important, this formula for calculation of what here? Hydrocarbon combustion. Okay ma? Okay ma? So we can do some problem about calculation of empirical formula and molecular formula. See here, given one is what here? An organic compound containing, so carbon, mass percentage is given. By using this data to calculate what? Empirical formula and molecular formula. See here, carbon 58.32 percentage. So here how much given? So carbon, so and hydrogen 4.06% and nitrogen 11.4%. So its molecular weight also given. So molecular weight is how much given? 123. So the molecular formula of the compound. So we have to calculate what here? Molecular formula of the compound. Okay. So actually here, first of all, in a given water, in the problem only 1, 2, 3 elements given. So by adding of their mass percentage should be equal to 100%. Then only we can decide that what the given organic compound contains only 3 elements. Okay. So means the sum of the all this percentage should be what equal to 100%. If there is no 100%, so means the sum of their mass percentages are not equal to 100%. So we can what imagine. So one more element also there. Actually here I am already told what. So organic compound generally contains what here 4 basically. So basically they are, but along with the other elements also present, halogens like that. But here carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. These are basics, not only this. So remaining elements also there, but so basically organic compounds these carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. So in this given problem 3 elements given. So first of all, what is the first step here? You have to add so all their mass percentages given in a problem. So see here how much given 58.32, 4.06, okay, then 11.4, isn't it? So 6 to 8, 7, so 13, isn't it? How much here? 73.78 percentage, isn't it? So means what? Some of the all the mass percentages are not given, not equal to 100, isn't it? So sum of the all these mass percentages is equal to only 73.78%. So means, so one more element is there in a given organic compound. From this we can expect one other element also there in a given organic compound. Why? Because the sum of the all percentages are not equal to 100% here. So means what? Another element is what here? You can imagine oxygen element also there. Okay, in a given organic compound, oxygen elements also present. So how much the mass percentage of oxygen is equal to how much? So therefore here we can write mass percentage of oxygen is equal to how much? 100 minus 73.78. So how much we get here? 100 minus 73.78. So 2, isn't it? Then how much here? 6, then 2. 26.22 percentage. How much am I here? 26 point. So is equal to how much we get here? 26.22 percentage. So here totally from this data you have to know that what given organic compound contains totally 4 elements. What are they? Carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen. So this is the mass percentage of oxygen. So by knowing the mass percentage of elements, by using that we can calculate first of all empirical formula. So by knowing the empirical formula, then we can calculate molecular formula. Okay, must see here in calculation of molecular empirical formula involves some steps. Okay, so you have to remember in step 1, so to write the elements given or atoms in a given organic compound. Okay, so in this problem given one are 4 totally: carbon, hydrogen, then nitrogen, then oxygen. Okay, so these are elements given in a problem. So board is not sufficient, ma. So we'll rub and okay. Then in step 2, to write the mass percentage given in a problem. Okay, so mass percentages are what? Of carbon 58.32, then hydrogen 4.06. Okay, then next one is what? Nitrogen 11.4%. Then oxygen how much here? 26.22%. Okay. So in step 2, so what here we have to in step 2 is completed. In step 3, so to divide their mass percentages with respective their atomic weights, atomic masses. Okay. So here for example carbon mass percentage is 58.32 now. So means the mass percentage of this carbon is divided with what its atomic mass. So atomic mass of carbon is how much? 12. Okay, 58.32 by. So 12 is what here? Atomic mass of carbon. So then here 4.06 percentage mass percentage of hydrogen, but atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 only. Okay. So then next one here 11.4 by nitrogen atomic mass is 14. Okay. Then oxygen mass percentage is how much? 26.2 by. So mass percentage of what? Oxygen atomic mass is how much? 16. So you have to calculate 0, 0. Here also 0, 0. So 2 points. Here only one digit is there. 0. Here again 2. Okay. So to calculate. So after calculation you will get what? Minimum percentage, isn't it? So how much here? See, 1 second. Okay, must here. After calculation you will get how much here? 4.86 here. So see here how here 12 fours are. Okay, 48. So point. So 8 6. So after calculation you will get here first one 4.86, then 4.06, 0.81, 1.63. Okay. So this is the ratios of what? Different elements, isn't it? See here, among them which one is least value? 0.81. Okay. So we will write here. Okay, I will rub it. Okay, step 4, continuation here. In step 4, so what here? Least values are what? So in step 4 what? To divide all these values with least value among them. So least value is which one here? So 0.81, isn't it? 0.81 is the least value. So that divide all these values means first one is what here? 4.86 by 0.81. Okay. Then next one is what here? 4.06 by 0.81. Then 0.81 by 0.81. Okay. So next one is what here? 1.63 by 0.81. Okay. So here point cancel. Okay, here also same. So this is 1, no doubt. Okay, this is. So how much we get here? See after calculation. Okay, see a simple calculation. So here 81 6, isn't it? 486. See 81 6, isn't it? So 6. So here 5, 81 5 nearly. 405 means 406 nearly. So means what here? We get what? Here simple ratio, whole number ratio, isn't it? Not fractions here. If fractions are there, so to multiply the what suitable integer to what here? Fractions to convert into whole number. Okay. So but here we are getting only simple whole number ratio here. 6, then 5. Okay, then what here? 1, then 2. So from this we can write what here? Empirical formula. So first of all what we get here? So therefore and molecular formula also. Here empirical formula is what here? C6H5. Okay, so only empirical formula. H5NO2. So this is the empirical formula. Why? Carbon, number of carbon atoms 6. So C6. Number of hydrogen atoms 5. Okay, H5. Then number of nitrogens 1. Okay. So means N1. Then number of oxygens how much here? 2. So means O2. So from this ratio we can write the what here? Empirical formula of given compound. Empirical formula of given compound. So by adding the atomic weights here, what 6 12 how much more? 72. Isn't it? So then 5. Number of hydrogens 5. Nitrogen how much? 1 means atomic wise 14. Oxygen how much? 32. So to add, okay. So but from this what we have to calculate molecular formula, because reason is in a problem molecular weight is given. How much? In problem molecular weight of compound given how much? 123. Isn't it? So this is empirical formula only, not a molecular formula. So by using this to calculate what next? Molecular formula. So what is it formula, ma? So molecular formula is equal to molecular formula is equal to empirical formula taken n times. Here F means what? Empirical formula. So N is equal what here formula? So molecular weight of given compound by empirical formula weight. Okay. So molecular weight given in a problem how much? 123. Empirical formula weight known from its what? Empirical formula. So in this empirical formula how many carbon atoms are there? 6. And hydrogens 5. So nitrogen 1, oxygen 2. So totally by adding their atomic masses to get how much totally 123. Okay, 123. Empirical formula weight of this 123. So what 123, 123 how much we get here? N is equal to 1. So therefore molecular formula is equal to empirical formula is what here? C6H5 NO2. C6H5NO2 taken 1. Because here N is equal to how much? 1. So therefore molecular formula also how much? C6H5NO2. So means this is the molecular formula. Means for a given compound both empirical formula and molecular formula is same. Okay ma? So this is empirical formula, this is molecular formula. So what you have to remember? So what in calculation of empirical formula involves some steps, isn't it? So what are they? Once again, first step 1. So we to write the elements given in a compound, and step 2 what? To write the mass percentages, and in third step what? To divide the mass percentage with their atomic masses. Okay. Then what? To get what? Some ratio. In that the total weights or total values again divides with least value. Finally to get what here? Whole number ratio like this. From this we can write the empirical formula. So by knowing the empirical formula we can calculate what? Molecular formula. Okay, this is the calculation of empirical formula and molecular formula. Okay. Okay ma. So we can do next problem. So what is the question here? On reduction with hydrogen, 3.6 grams of an oxide of metal. So this is metallic oxide. Means oxide of metal weight given how much? 3.6 grams. And left how much? 3.62 grams of the metal. So weight of metal also given. Okay. So but here atomic weight of the metal is 64 given. So we have to calculate what? Formula of oxide. So oxide of metal. We have to calculate what? Molecular formula? Oxide of metal. How? See first of all here. So generally here weight of, in this weight of oxide of metal given how much? 3.6 grams. Okay. Then weight of metal also given, isn't it? How much? 3.2 grams. From this data, so we can calculate what? Weight of oxide. So weight of oxide or oxygen. Okay. So oxygen
How? Your total weight is 3.6 minus. So in total weight of the oxide of metal weight is what? 3.2. So that how much we get here? 0.4 grams, isn't it? So 0.4 grams is the weight of what here? Oxygen. So from this we can calculate what oxide, metallic oxide formula. How? See here. Before going to that, by using number of moles also we can calculate, ma. So number of moles generally indicates what here? Number of atoms present in a given molecule. So if in this problem we have to calculate number of, in such problem you have to remember number of moles is equal formula here. Number of moles of metal is equal to how much here? So weight of, given weight 3.6, metal how much? 3.2 by atomic weight also given how much? 64, isn't it? So how much here? 32 2s means 20. So 1 by 20. Number of moles of metal how much, Amma? 1 by 20. So and next number of moles of oxygen. From this number of moles also we can identify the formula. Okay. So oxygen how much here? Weight, given weight how much, Amma? 0.4 by atomic mass of oxygen is how much? 16. Okay. So how much here to get? 4 4 is 16, means 1 by 40 moles. Okay. So from this ratio, so to take then to take in next step what? Ratio of these number of moles. From this to know that what here? Formula of metallic oxide. Here see, here metal. So metal indicates with M is the oxygen O. So number of moles of metal how much here? 1 by 20 is the, so number of moles of oxygen how much? 1 by 40, isn't it? Okay. So 0 0 cancel, then 2 2s, isn't it? How much we get here? 1 is to 1 by 2. So cross multiplication, isn't it? So what we get here? Formula. Therefore formula is M2O. Okay, formula is what here? M2O. So this is the what, one more type of calculation, one more model. Okay. So in this what you have to give weights given. Okay. And masses, atomic masses are also given. If we know the what weights and atomic masses, so you have to calculate what here? Number of moles, then the ratio of the number of moles to get what formula. Okay, ma. So this is one more problem. Okay, ma. So these are some problems about what calculation of empirical formula and molecular formula. Okay, ma. Thank you. So please subscribe the channel and share the channel. Okay, ma.